Whereas your show is such a hack job. Seriously, where do they find you?
Are you going to fucking buy something? Oh, have you met Alfie? He's the hot new sidekick.
Damn, it's like fucking war zone out here. Hello? Who's this? Oh. Nah, when I asked who was this, there was a female that said, "Hey, how are you?" or whatever. I was like, wait, this is not the normal person who's on the line. Tonight? What's up? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Alright. Alright, see you tonight. Nice.
Why the fuck do you have to do that? I'm gonna rip you apart. I'm taking you out.
Wait, what? Why am I buzzing? Get the fuck out of here. Such a weird concept.
What's cooking? Let me know. Good to see you, boss. Listen, you do realize about my MBA, don't you? You do know that I've got 2 degrees, both in finance?
Tony, I told you don't call me no more.
Really nice ride!
Headshots is stupid, huh?
There's the boss.
Oh, excuse me.
You thought about giving me some shares, boss? Oh, hi. How can I help you? What vehicle should I tell them you want? There seems to be a problem with the helicopters. Can you try again later? Whatever you want. I'll get him to bring it up to the helipad. It's there for taking. Get it and bring it back to the warehouse. We got a buyer. He wants to make the exchange in international waters, so the goods are loaded onto a boat down at the docks. Get it out to the drop-off, and we got our money.
Hey, man!
Excuse me? Ah!
Whoa!
he's just, he's just like, yeah. No, no, don't touch me there. This is my normal square. Yeah, I know.
it from here. Where would you like to fly? All right then, enjoy the view. I bet you're happy to be out the LS traffic. We're just above the smog line. Are you comfortable? I do hope. Everything kind of makes sense up here. And this is it. Your best jumping, right? Here's the place to go. You exec types always rushing. What we're waiting for? Another CEO with a death wish.
Good to see you, boss. Hi there. What can I do for you? I'll take care of the food. You take care of the company. We gonna make some deals? Are you sure you need more snacks? Looks like your pockets are full. What's cooking?
What the
Let me know.
fuck?
Oh, hi.
What the fuck? God damn it. Hey Ryan, what's up?
Our fearless leader.
Nothing. You're what? No.
So, we going to have a good week, boss?
No, but Jose called me, said that Maui, he was gonna be bringing Maui up. Cause he wanted, cause he was like, I can drop him off, but I can't bring him back. And I was like, oh, I'll take him, but like, wow, that's crazy. Like, nah, because when he didn't mention anything, he was just like, hey, I'm gonna be bringing Maui up. Can you give him a ride back home? And I was like,
Just give me
okay,
the word and we'll
automatically
make it
thinking
happen.
that you and him have already fucking talked, cause that's your site. Mhm.
It's the general.
Not nobody from the office? Wow, so much for that fucking operations coordinator bullshit. Mm. Yeah, I'm 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 all for grabbing people that need, that are going to the same sites or close enough. Like I said, I thought he already told you, and then I'm like already talked about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem.
You
If you
thought
guys
about giving
need
me
to go
some
to a
shares,
site,
boss?
like, cool. Fucking So, well, obviously you haven't gotten a fucking call back from anybody, so no one's answering your fucking calls. So it's not like you'd be able to say like, hey, no, I already had Miguel. I can look it up for you. Hold up. Oh, it's Devin all day. Yeah, Devin is at 1 to 8 and 8 to 5.
You're looking very sharp, boss.
Just stay by the DJ booth, cause we've been having issues with motherfuckers back there fucking smoking. Just stay back there and fuck.
I'm here for you, boss. 100%.
You know what? I was actually just thinking the same fucking thing, because I was like, no bullshit. I was having this dream, and like I was about to flip off on fucking Nate, because he's still up with his same fucking bullshit. And then he's telling people, he told Damien yesterday that
Remember,
he
I'll
was
do
like, people
anything
were
as
allowed
long
to
as it's
smoke and
legal.
shit like that. We
Ish.
had like 4 people fucking smoking, and then when we go to Dave, he's like, no. But then when we go to fucking these people, they're like, oh, well, I got permission. I'm like, wait, so who's actually in charge here? Us or fucking these lowlives? Mm-hmm. Yo, they were all drunk.
do
We've
know that
had
I've
to tell
got
you
2
guys
degrees,
numerous times, but then
both
when
in
you
finance.
when you actually tell them to get the fuck out, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go fucking talk to this person, and then it's like we get shot down anyway. Like, what the fuck are we doing there then? Like, and it was not like a good dream. It was like me
You're
and
looking
Nate
good.
were fucking going
Really.
at it, and I've already said the first day that I actually met that man, I was like, me and him are gonna have issues. That yeah. Wait, say that again? Oh yeah, he told me that. He's like, yeah, he's like, I'll teach you guys how to bounce. You know, there's this guy that's got like long dreads. He's got, well, I mean, shit. Trying to point out a dude with long
I'm ready
dreads
to
that
go
got a
on this
beard
then.
is like half the fucking conglomerate after 12 o'clock there. Um, but no. So this one dude who's like, I guess buddies with Nate, he fucking comes in and I stop him and I'm like frisking him or whatever, and some dude was behind him and he's starting to like suck his teeth at me and he's
Did I
starting to give me
mention that I
attitude. I'm
have
like,
an
bro,
MBA?
I don't know where the fuck you think you are, but this is not the fucking place. Like, I don't know. Oh, because we're security buddies, quote unquote. Oh, that you get some special treatment. No, you can fucking get handled just like everybody else. Like, and why do you even get mad at us? Like, this is not your place. You don't. I don't. Do they even get paid to be there? The fucking the Brokeback Mountain bastards over there. Yeah, the big black boys, the fucking Brokeback Mountain guys. I call the whole Nate security group fucking the Brokeback Mountain boys, just because they're always around each other. So fucking that's wild. So this one came up to me and I thought he was joking yesterday because he came up to me. He's like, "Oh well, Dave's a little Jew," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's got like 2 security teams." I'm like, "Well, that doesn't really make him a Jew because a Jew wouldn't have 2 security teams. That's a waste of money." Dude, I don't know what to fucking do there. Like, that site is a lost cause, man. Like, let the fucking riffraff handle that shit, unless. Wait, you have to talk to Jose about canceling the contract? Uh, I don't know. I know Cat's gonna be the manager later, but I have no idea who's at the office right now. Yeah, it should be on the fucking business card. Oh yeah, no, hold up. I'm trying to find the one I have here in my house. I know we have one here.
Yeah, there was like a million of them at one point.
I mean, if anything, Google it. I'll
Wait,
Google it.
what, you need a phone number? Cause there's
Oh
one
yeah,
on this
there's
pen.
one on this pen. Hold up. Oh yeah, it's 610. 262 7621. That should be the office number. That's like plastered all over the fucking place. Well, no one was fucking picking up yesterday when Damien called just to fucking say that he was sick and wanted to go home. He had to fucking call like 3 or 4 times.
Hey, which car's faster, mine or yours?
Pretty sure mine. They got the whole a jet engine in it.
Yeah,
That's why it's a long car.
I think the highest speed on this is 109.
Right now I'm getting not even 100. I'm 120.
Wrong way. Wrong way.
Wait,
Turn
who?
around. But I'll buzz you into my garage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The blue one, right?
You want this? Yeah.
Which one?
This one.
No, not that one.
Yeah, this is the one I just went in.
No.
hmm Just like Sugar Legs doing.
Okay. You wanna come into my garage? Come into my garage so you can repair your vehicle.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna call in the deluxe.
You want? Okay. Want me to bring a bike out real fast?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm doing a prep.
Yeah, I got tested.
You got any pressure?
I didn't tell Grandma you didn't know that she came over here. Was she don't like you coming over to places?
Okay. We're about to count. Where you at?
We ain't doing nothing suspicious.
I've got one of my bikes.
Yeah.
Me and my deluxe.
Can I ride in your deluxe though? I've never rode in one. Can I ride in it?
Yeah, you can go in the back.
Yeah, because if they pop up positive, then yeah, go, you know, then you get tested. If not, then
You want to go to
whatever.
Sandy, right? I can take you to Sandy and you can call in your car.
She was doing that just because you're on the list for PBM, and I'm like, and you're there like once a month. She apparently has you on. She has you on the job list. So fucking anybody that's on that job list, she said had to get tested. I'm there like once every 2 weeks, and I even told the fucking person. I don't think so. I haven't seen him fucking go up that place since when this whole shit started. And Jaleesa works there. She's a fucking damn near site supervisor over there. So fucking she tells me everything that's going on over there. So yeah, no, she was the first person to get tested. She gets tested almost every fucking week.
It's every other week now.
No, yeah, she got tested when the whole mandate was like, hey, you gotta get tested. But prior to that, she was getting tested every week, and now she just said that it's every 2 weeks now. But yeah, it's been going on for months now, and I've been next to her, so she's been popping up negative. And before I got the mandatory test, I was around Jaleesa the entire fucking time, and I never fucking got sick. She never got sick. So. Dude, I went off on her the other day. You know they still had me work Michaels in the fucking club uniform. They still had me work Michael Kors right after I think it was yesterday was Friday, so Thursday into Friday. Thursday night I went to Hamilton Towers. Right after Hamilton Towers, I was told wear your bar uniform, the bar jacket, and then go to Michael Kors. So I did that whole shift of Michael Kors in the bar uniform. And then Taylor comes in looking like a dude from Men in Black, black suit, white shirt, and a black tie. I'm like, wait, isn't it blue tie? I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Like, Bro, at this point, I'd rather have Warren as one of our thirds. He's already there.
Excuse me, there is a message for you. And so, yo, back up. I have it. And help me get this fucking dude out. No. He just fucking stood there.
It's twice he's done that shit already. Twice. Twice.
Exactly, twice. You did the right thing because you left the fucking door and turned the light on.
I couldn't fucking see shit. I don't even know the dude went in there when it was pitch black. When I turned on the light, he was literally behind you. Like, what do you, like, common fucking sense, dude. If you can't see, if you don't have a flashlight, then turn the fucking lights on. Or ask somebody to turn the lights on. Something. And then handle your business. Yeah. That's because now that he pushed that one guy from Hamilton Towers in Allentown, he's like a praised fucking god. Oh my god, you pushed somebody. Cool fucking beans, dude.
That's full great. Do you think that you're just gonna push somebody here? It ain't like fucking Rebel, okay? It ain't like fucking Shinka. These aren't fucking bunch of goddamn college kids or a bunch of drunk fucking, fucking college girls. These are big ass, wannabe thug jigs. It gets fucking cloudy. Cloudy as a motherfucker. We're talking fucking Hurricane Sandy in this bitch.
That shit.
So I hope to fucking God that he can back up all that fucking bullshit that Jose talked and he uses his fucking size for something. Look at Lurch. Lurch was big for fucking nothing. Useless. Dude could have been great. Just fucking standard. That's how he uses size. Now he's the same fucking way. So when he tells some fucking Julian, hey, you can't come in, if he even opens his fucking mouth, hey, you can't come in, no, and actually tries to push somebody out, I wonder what's gonna happen. Because these dudes think they're big and bad. Oh, it's a big dude. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get in his face and see if he backs off. Because he's big, he thinks he's tough. Do you honestly think Bowie's gonna be able to compose himself?
No.
And just calm the situation down? Yo, you do that like a fucking coward. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen here? That was a crackhead. He got intimidated by a fucking crackhead. Not to mention, you have fucking, naked fucking chicks walking around. I swear to fucking God, if I hear that all he did was fucking stare at ass, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
Oh no, I already have like this inclination. I was gonna put him at the door. Gonna put Quentin. Yeah, I know. That's why I was gonna put him on Wanding, but I was gonna have him stand outside in the fucking cold. Yep.
He doesn't know how to wand. I want you to tell him, okay, listen, you're gonna do front. You're gonna do front, underarm, shoulders, legs, all the way down to the fucking ankle.
Yep.
Turn him around. You're gonna do back. If they have a hood, you're gonna do the hood from the neck down, both arms, underneath, back to the belt line, all the way down the leg. Make sure he tells them, empty out your fucking pocket.
Yep.
I don't want a goddamn thing. Oh, you have change? If you have your pocket, please.
Yep. Oh, I did that. I did that shit yesterday. I got a couple guys with knives. I got a couple guys with fucking like dubbies and shit. And I'm like, nah, dude. I think I let like 2 guys with fucking sweats in, and I was gonna get them. And then all of a sudden, fucking somebody came up. I think it was Nate or one of his boys came up and were like, "Oh no, they're part of ours. They're good. They're good." I'm like,
Yeah, see, that's what I would have said, nope, I don't care who they are. No.
so tonight tonight I'm gonna be you. I don't give a fuck. Like, if me and Nate go at it, and if Dave comes out, or if anybody comes out and says like, nah, they're also here to help, and obviously, because yesterday these motherfuckers were drinking like normal. If they're there to help, then you shouldn't be drinking. I don't understand that shit. And if Dave allows that shit, and he's like, oh yeah, no, this is my second security team, then dude, I'ma just fucking sit back. I'd be like, all right, well then you don't need our team here, then we could go. No reason for you to have two fucking people, because this person's gonna let any fucking melanin ass motherfuckers come in, and that's not how this fucking goes. Oh no, they're with us. I don't give a fuck who they are. You're gonna get fucking patted down like everybody else.
People that shit, or if people come in with sweatpants, or if they're drinking, or you're like, yo, dude, no smoking in here, they have their hoods up, or if Nate says, no, that's what they're with us, then, if that's the case, and it's gonna cause more of an issue, and there's a second team there contradicting everything we're doing, I want you to call Jose directly, not the on-call manager. I want you to call Jose. I want you to step outside. I want you to call Jose and say, listen, Ryan said if this happens, to call you, because I'm telling you that, listen, you shouldn't be up here that night. There's going to be big problems, because it's not looking good. And I want you to tell them that and say, listen, Ryan told me if this happens to call you because we're having issues, not looking good, contradicting everything we're saying, they're doing dumb shit, we can't get control of anything, no matter what we say, it's getting overridden, you should not fucking be here. And tell them, listen, I'm ready to just say, guys, let's go.
That, yo.
Jose told me, if that was the case, Jose told me in the beginning, he said if that was the case, he would back me up 100%. I said, yeah? He said, oh, I'll back you up. I said, okay, fine. If you're up there, and that's the fucking case, and that's what fucking happened, then that's exactly what I want you to fucking do.
All right.
That's exactly what I want you to fucking do.
All right.
Call him directly and say, listen, it's going to cause issues. I don't think we should be here right now. You know,
Dude, I mean, you were there. The fucking Nate and his boys, they get drunk, and fucking Nate disappears for like 2 hours and then comes back and like, oh, I wish we could just fucking leave site and go do whatever business we gotta handle and come back and everything would be okay. Shit. The fuck out of here.
exactly. So, now, I'm going to call Devin, because I gotta figure out if Devin's fucking working, or if Quentin's working the fucking site, because if he's working the site, that's gonna piss me off.
Who's working? Yeah, no, Quinn's on schedule for the site.
He's still on the schedule, which is gonna piss me off because he took off last night because he was fucking sick. Bullshit. So, I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna find out, because what's the point of being a fucking site supervisor if no one's gonna fucking call me to let me know anything, other than you fucking Damien? That's it.
And like I
Fucking employees that I have up there are the only ones that fucking call me to notify me about fucking shit. Toys. Fucking bullshit.
dude. Alright. Oh, I know exactly. I have a feeling of what exactly is gonna go down. Like I said, I had this weird ass fucking dream, and I was going into fucking Nate, and I even told everybody that was there. I was like, dude, if Nate and them are gonna be your backups, then we don't need to be here. And I told whoever was there, I was like, let's go. I legitimately just woke up and had this dream, and then you fucking called. So, nope. And you know what's funny? Pez yesterday, he comes in with the fucking patrol car. Fuck. I mean, it helped. It helped to a degree. it helped to a degree. We didn't have a lot of riffraff, but I mean, we shouldn't have to fucking do that because the girls then come up to us and be like, "Is that a fucking cop?" And it's like, "No, it's one of our cars. Like, don't worry. We gotta ensure the girls like, yo, nothing's gonna happen to y'all. We're only doing this for the fucking riffraff that's coming in."
Oh yeah. But now, I'll tell them straight. Like, listen, I'm not gonna put you guys in jeopardy because of what's gonna happen up there.
But we shouldn't put ourselves through fucking jeopardy if fucking assholes gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Exactly, and that's what I don't want that because that's gonna cause problems. That's why I only want specific fucking people there, not Maui for fucking starters.
And I thought as site supervisor, it didn't matter what, like, alright, so you have site supervisor, you're in charge of that fucking property that you're in charge of. Now the manager, I thought the manager, the only thing they were supposed to do was put the fucking schedule, run it by you, and then, like, or help with, like, trade-offs and shit when people want to call out. I didn't know they had final say in the site supervisor position. Like, I didn't get that. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Site supervisor. That means you're at site and you're supervising what's going on. If you're a manager, stay in the fucking office. If not, then fucking let the supervisor handle that shit, because that's their job.
You're a teenager. You're shooting DNA on every surface of the house. Mr. Spot cleans it away. If you want, it'll even clean him away. Mr. Spot, a squirt is all you need. Then boom, nothing.
He does a Dawn thing. That's Dawn wants to micromanage everything. Like, oh no, this.
She told me today she's having Sarah do the schedule, and Sarah didn't even do the schedule, so that's why she fucked up my schedule.
Oh, so Sarah fucked up your schedule?
Yeah,
Sarah
fucked up my
messaged
schedule.
me saying, "Hey, my son is like in the hospital, or he's like sick or some shit, and I'm fucked for 4 days." I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna have to talk to whoever's in charge of you to fucking make sure that
Right,
I'm okay, because
Dawn
at that
told
point I'm gonna be in overtime.
She told me that girl had vacation time. She used vacation time that she had planned already, and she fucked up and didn't make schedule, so Dawn had to make the schedule.
I got the fucking message right here. I don't fucking lie on nothing, bro.
Wow, we getting conflicting messages. She just told me that literally 3 hours ago.
Hi, Damien. This is Sarah from Omega PVM. Are you available to work there at all this week? My boyfriend's son tested positive for COVID, and now I have to find coverage for my 4 days I was scheduled.
Oh, okay. Wait. When did she send you that?
She sent me that Saturday at 9:41. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, you got to get with the other managers to schedule me for those days as I quickly obtain OT. But it says animal. Autocorrect.
How long has she worked there? Because Dawn was telling me she was already a field coordinator before they, quote unquote, brought her back on and put her back on the schedule.
Oh yeah, no, we know.
Right. Yo, dude,
He's been with the company 9 years.
9 years. Yet she got bumped the fuck up.
What?
Oh my god.
We don't need napalm anymore. That's for clearing out the swamps of Vice City and setting bad guys on fire.
Trio, Alyssa. Man Bun, who got Employee of the Month. Amanda was the same way.
Oh, Gordon, I'm so happy we moved from the swamps of Vice Beach to the desert paradise of Los Santos, where American ingenuity and just a little Canadian water has turned the harsh desert into a beautiful and very natural paradise families and all the glamour of Vinewood. Oh, this place really is paradise, Gordon.
Silly me. And don't forget, starter homes are very attractively priced here.
And I enjoyed a very exciting 2-hour traffic jam after doing calisthenics on the beach.
Exercise can be very dangerous for a woman, Molly. If you lose an ounce of that cushion, men will never court you. A man wants a woman with some thickness to her so she won't die during childbirth.
Oh, you're right again, Gordon.
Why?
Oh, Gordon, this place is like a dream.
Even paradise has a dark side.
Is that a redwood you're smoking, Gordon?
Yes, a redwood. It's a vigorous cigarette. 9 out of 10 physicians recommend.
You know, Damien had Jose.
Of course, smooth, sophisticated, yet
I was telling Jaleesa that Damien had Jose blocked for an entire year on his phone.
or while playing tennis or yachting.
Oh, Lord, who's that?
Quiet, broad. Hello, Redskin. Aren't you on the wrong show?
I am, but actors' contracts are uncomplicated things, and central casting murder-in-chief. I come from reservation. We live there like kings, but something has come to Los Santos that will disturb peace between white man and Indian.
If only Pablo were here. With his Mexican cunning, he could make sense
I believe it.
of this indigenous
Like,
savages
straight up.
going on about.
Because this is ridiculous. Like, even today with just me telling her the stuff that people on her clients are bitching about. Oh, well, we just do this out of the kindness of our heart and that. I'm like, then why you have me tell everybody that's brand new and you have me train them? Why are you having me tell them this when we're not supposed to do it?
We simple savages were honored to give
Like,
up our land.
she don't know what the fuck she's doing either.
From Europe built Midwest chain restaurants, killed 90% of our people and herd us into tiny pens, only letting us out to drink firewater
Right.
and work construction jobs. But now, all this bliss is being ruined. Say, Paleface, got 'em redwood?
Yes, I'd like a redwood cigarette as well. Little chiefs of all kinds everywhere.
For gentlemen from all walks of life.
How?
I'd like one too, but they're too manly for me.
Damn straight, Jimmy. Hey, I don't understand what Pablo has to do with all this.
The Redskin says something terrible is coming. He thinks it's communism.
Right, and then even on their part, PVM is fucking up anyway. They keep claiming they're gonna do certain shit for the guards, and then I'm the one who actually goes and go, when's this gonna happen? When's this gonna happen? Hey, you guys said when this is gonna happen, and it doesn't happen. Yet we've been waiting for the state for months, like people with the mask shit and all that extra bullshit. And I'm like, hey, we're waiting on you guys. You're supposed to do this for us, not the other way around. Yet they have the nerve to come to me and bitch about how people are not wearing the right mask. Don't bitch at me. Do your fucking job.
I'd use the local police force, but the fact is, Gordon, they're useless.
See, I only hang around with
Crime fighters like yourself, men with an addiction to justice. Much better at fighting
Right.
evil than government.
When was the last time you actually saw Dawn there, other than the mandatory fucking shot taking?
I saw her. See, she always claims that because Drew always tells me the stuff, and he assumes that I'm going to give her the information. But then there's times where Big Boss Drew will come to me and tell me, hey, I'm going to get a hold of Dawn. Here's what I'm going to tell her. Then I'll go and have this conversation with her about what he said was going to happen. Oh, well, he said he was going to call me back, but he never did. And bitch, what? How do I know more information than you do? And then Big Boss, half the time, he almost cut us. I had to call her and let her know, hey, guess what? Your employees keep fucking up and they keep seeing me there for more hours and hours and hours on end. And they know I'm not a supervisor or field coordinator, and they're about to cut us. She had to fix that shit too. She lucky I eavesdropped.
Wow, they were really about to
They
cut
really
us.
was about to
They
cut
were
us.
gonna cut us because they only saw one person there
Me.
numerous times. What? This is the kind of
He
shit that we
said
gotta
himself,
deal
this
with.
is verbatim. He said, I don't think you guys can handle it.
Oh, I do love a peach.
Dude, this is wild.
That's the only reason why she still got that contract, because I called her ASAP. I said, bitch, what are you doing? Because I'm not going to lose my bread because you can't hold it down. Like, it's ridiculous.
But she was doing the same type of shit that Amanda was doing at the airport.
Right.
Not being there
Not being
and
there.
fucking only sending them like 3 guards when they need 5 or some shit. Like, bro. Alright, man. Later. Dude, it's not just me.
Like, no.
It's not just PVM neither. Like, this is the craziest fucking shit.
Right, because I'm not gonna be doing all this shit that's gonna be keeping you guys afloat, but I'm not getting paid for it. Fuck out of here with that shit. I was a dumb black bitch one time in my life. I'm not doing it again. I want a $2 raise. Let's see what's happening.
That's why I posted on fucking Facebook. I was like, bro, if you're working during this pandemic, you should be getting fucking hazard
Right,
pay
that's all
or
that
double.
shit. Like, I'm playing.
Where are you going?
Look the other way, pal. We're fighting communists.
Oh, I hate these communists.
I like no bullshit. I legit had a dream where like me and Nate like we're going at it. Nate's the other security group that's up there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he actually calls himself, but the last time I fucking seen him and his boys fucking wearing their security shit, and half the time that I see that he's there, his boys that are running security are fucking getting drunk, getting high, getting stupid. And
if a cop was to walk in there and go, "Who's the guards?" they would get fined up the ass. You cannot be a quote unquote, in a sense, bar back or somebody who is protecting the joint and you are inebriated. You will get them fined.
Exactly.
Because the girls are the reason why you're there.
Yep. Like if you want to sit there and like collect drinks, that's fine. But guess what? You're either drinking them there or you're fucking, if they're sealed, you're taking them home.
Right.
That's what I do. I don't touch shit. Like this dude gave me fireballs. Gave me and Quentin fireballs the other day. And we're like, nah, we're not gonna drink them on. Like I could have gone to the DJ booth and fucking just popped that shit back and fucking call it a day.
I've seen where they're like, once again, I've been at bars like Muller's up in Marshall's Creek. I used to be able to get so many drugs, not from the people working the bar, but from the goddamn DJ and the bouncers. So you reveal your P's and Q's. Like,
but the craziest thing is, so the cops normally don't hang around us like at all. But you are allowed to smoke weed there. You can. Like,
wow.
As long as you do it out in the fucking parking lot, you're not bringing that shit in. You can't roll it up inside.
Right.
You can't do none of that shit.
Right, that I'm familiar with, but usually
and even
it's
the girls, like, the owners know that the girls need drugs to do this.
Right, to do this job, right.
So, and it's not even drugs. Like, they're not shooting up fucking, like,
right,
craziness.
they need something to take the edge off.
But definitely, like, the girls, they'll come up to us and, like, we ask them, like, hey, you leaving? Like, no, we're just gonna go outside and smoke. Like, okay, so we escort them to their car, and they're like, alright, thank you, and then we just fucking leave. Now, them coming in is on their own terms,
right.
But we have them on camera because they're parked in certain spots, and that's where the camera shows. So, but we're there from through and through. And we know that they're out there smoking weed. We know that the customers that come in smoke weed. And it's not a problem. Don't bring that shit in here.
Right.
And then, like, Ryan was sitting there, he was telling the one dude who was rolling up, he's like, yo, we're not even going to smoke it. He's like, yo, the shit shouldn't be in here in the first place. The girls leave it in their car, and when they need to go smoke, they go smoke. That's it. Like, do the same fucking thing.
Right, it's not that hard. It really isn't.
Fucking stupid, man.
Like, I don't understand why. Because even when the one bar I used to go up to, the one strip club that used to be in this area, fucking Thrills. When that was open, that place used to get slammed all the time. One, you built a strip club right next to a church. Two, the people who own the bar are known drug addicts. Then the bouncers that were there, they were the only ones doing their job. They literally, like, they protected the shit out of those girls. Like, I actually felt safer in there than anything else. But because they they wouldn't allow them to talk to the patrons or throw them out, like the shit you're going through with, oh, he's full, why'd you throw him out, kind of shit. It's like, why am I here? So half the bouncers staff quit. When they quit, it was, nah, I'm good. They quit, the whole thing had to shut themselves down.
You deserve it.
Plus, the state came in because they weren't paying taxes. Like, they gotta realize that this state here, they really don't want strip clubs in this area.
Well, it's Carbondale. I don't know what that means.
Carbondale, cause
no, like the swing, Sinners Swing is in Carbondale. So I don't know if their shit like matters to this district.
I'm trying to remember. Hold on, let me remember what.
Cause it's like it's either that or Diamonds. Those are the only two clubs that I ever hear in that area in Carbondale. Is Diamond and fucking Sinners. They say Diamonds is a fucking trash.
Okay, yes. So Lackawanna County, they're one of those. They're kind of strict with their shit because Carbondale's in Lackawanna County. which is obviously I know that's not towards Garrison. And then
Wait, what do you mean? So they're on their shit like so they only want like a limited amount of fucking strip clubs in the area. Okay.
Right, because
so they're not saying like no you can't have one. They're just saying like hey you can only have like maybe 3 in the fucking area.
Right, and then they're very strict because it is a go-go bar where they're like damn near naked, and they had to get a special permit for that. They can't fuck around. That's why I'm like, why they have 2 guards there? Why are they doing the shit that they do it? Because they can get shut down very fast just because they have a BYOB. Meaning they don't have responsibility of the patrons, but they still have responsibility of the girls because the patrons are getting drunk and bringing their own bottles of liquor. There is no limitation on them, and the girls are naked. They're actually they're literally naked.
I'll tell you what though, Damien was telling me that same girl the other day, fucking, she had taken a sip, she had white, some dude fucking did it out.
Gross.
Here.
Like another shitty bar that's up in Allentown is Flat Lake West. That is a shitty strip club. Because they get one, the place is nice and upkept, but the girls have to pay like a good amount of their tips just to work.
It's funny, as soon as it actually got like that.
Right,
they
because
do
it
maybe
used
like 8%.
It used to be that all they paid was $10. Now, once again, that percentage shit is shit. It's garbage.
Nah, but it's funny because Sinners, like, yeah, you know, on a slow night like Wednesday, that was fucking dead. Dave kind of like just waived that shit, the owner. Right. So it's Dave and Steve. Is it Dave and Steve or is it Mike and Steve? There's brothers. It's a family kind of owned shit, and they have close friends that were like brothers. So it's Dave, Mikey. Dave hangs out in the VIP lounge.
Mikey, I know Diamond Club.
Mikey handles the bar. Steve handles the fucking money, and then you have Warren, which is the DJ. Them 4 motherfuckers. And you have the female, she's like, I guess the ex-wife of Mikey. Mm-hmm. So she comes in there, she's like co-owner. So you have 5 people. And
now it's all about quality me time.
So it's family owned, so everybody knows every kind of family owned, yeah, and everybody, because that's how.
But then that's a lot of the issue when people coming in, we're like telling them like, hey, you can't have sweats. Oh well, I know Mikey.
And that was the problem also at Throws. They allowed guys in there to sweat, and the girls were like, what the fuck?
And it's crazy because like, so this dude came in Wednesday and he was like, man, I was just here last weekend and fucking you guys let me in with sweats. I'm like, I don't understand that because I was here last weekend and I sure as hell know that Ryan was here saying no fucking sweats, and I know I followed fucking suit because that's Ryan, that's my boy. And even Damien said the same fucking thing. I'm like, okay, but you're gonna sit there and be like, oh well, I want to talk to Dave, I want to talk to Mike. Then they fucking say, oh that's cool, let him do it. Like, come on in.
No, like, that is like if a girl's grinding on his pants, like they feel that shit. You can't do that. Like, come on.
Me and Damien say the same fucking thing, and that's why Damien is getting on to Ryan, because Damien is sitting there saying like, dude, this whole what the fuck do you call it? Favoritism, like just in a blatant sense, like in favoritism. You're gonna sit here and be like, oh well, no, we can't allow fucking sweats. But then the guy that has a wristband is like, oh, he's wearing sweats, and it's like, what am I tell you? Oh well, the owner said that he was okay. Oh well, let me talk to the owner. Bro, at that point, then you don't need a security team, because if you're gonna talk to the owner every single fucking time, so then Dave, Mike, and fucking everybody else there gotta fucking sit there and be like on the same page. Like, no one comes in with fucking sweats.
And once again, that's disrespectful as fuck to the girls. What about them? They're the reason why people are coming in. You don't sell liquor like that. So guess what? They're the main reason they're coming in. So they should come first. They're already giving you tips as well.
Bro, I hate when these fucking hood rat motherfuckers come in and they bring their females with them, because some fucking black chicks, they fucking get a little goosey and then they fucking start dancing. They
get angry, right?
They start dancing, and then I'm sitting there like, bro, why are you coming here twerking? If you're twerking, you better fucking sign your name up on the goddamn board, because you're now taking money away.
Right, you're taking these girls' bread.
Like, no, you gonna sit
If
your
they were
ass
in New
down.
York, they would have got their shit wrecked right there on the spot. No
And then they
girls
come in,
inside.
oh, well, my dad is SWAT. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck what your daddy
Your
is.
dad is SWAT, that's out of jurisdiction for a fucking state, sanctioned building. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? SWAT only comes in for, like, hostage situations and fucking robbery. The fuck? No, I don't care who your dad is. Oh, I'll have your job real quick. You have this one female that come in. It's like, I was just outside. I don't have nothing. I'm like, okay, well, it's still fucking protocol. You gotta fucking come in here and get where you wanted. The fuck out of here.
Another bum, man.
You stupid. I'm telling you, I had this fucking dream. I put that on my fucking kids. I had this fucking dream and I couldn't fucking go to sleep. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, me and Nate are gonna go off. And then Dave or Mikey are gonna sit here and be like, nah, we do kind of pay them to fucking do security. I'm like, you also pay them to fucking drink? Because if that's the case, then we can bounce.
Right.
I swear to God, put that on my fucking kids. That's what I said in the
Because
dream,
one night
and that's
that
what I was
somebody
feeling.
comes in
And
there-
then Ryan comes up to me and tells me the same exact shit that happened in my dream. And I was like, dude, then that means tonight is gonna be a major fucking meltdown, and I'm going to be the fucking asshole.
They're like worse than Rebel and Steams is put together when you have shitty people. Like, that is ridiculous because once again, there's a hot commodity that's ass
Rebel,
females.
yeah, you know what's crazy? I felt Rebel had less shitty people than Sheemsa. Why? Because Sheemsa, one, is on Main Street.
Yeah,
Two, by his college. I mean, I'm gonna like in the comparison if you're doing like the
city
diagram
versus suburban people.
If you're doing that fucking circle diagram,
yeah,
shit,
Venn diagram.
Fucking the shit that they have alike is that they're by colleges, they're also by hood fucking areas, and that the managers will let them do whatever the fuck they want, as long as they don't cause an issue. But then once they're inside, they cause an issue. But what differs them is that Rebel doesn't have another crappy bar down the street from them. They have an upscale one that has a balcony, they have a dress code, this, that, and the third. So they go over there, they pregame, and then they come and pick up the Rebel. Seamsa, you have Philly, you have the wine club, you have...
Right, you can stretch out.
And then at some time, the comic book store, they shut down, and then
right,
you
and
have
everybody
fucking...
the cigar, the fucking four walls.
Yeah, four walls. Even though they're just a hookah place, it don't matter. That's where they all fucking conglomerate. And then the people that live upside from fucking the comic book store, they fucking have alcohol. They have a key, they fucking go, they bring that shit down, they fucking drink, and then they come to Sheemsa, and then they sell drugs.
Right.
I legit found, I don't know if you remember, but I know Ryan remembers when I fucking handed him a coke rock. Like, just, and I was sitting there and cause they were hanging around fucking, the fucking two bitches that were like sisters or whatever, Jen and somebody else, Dana. And I always saw them with like a certain group of fucking black dudes, and I kept seeing 3 black dudes go into the fucking bathroom. And I'm like, dude, you don't need his dick to be held by you. So I go in there acting like I'm trying to use the bathroom. The first time I go in there, security's here. Like, first of all, why you gotta announce that security's in the bathroom with you? That's a red flag. Second time I went in there, said the same thing. The dude fucking got out, and I went to go actually piss, and I seen the fucking baggie right on top of the tank. You're dumb. So I gave it to Ryan, and luckily there was cops right outside. Ryan went out to the fucking cops, told him what was going on. We already knew who the fucking people were. It's a wrap.
Like, you gotta be dumb. Like,
but then COVID happened, and then...
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much shit that it's like, if COVID hadn't happened...
And that's why Ryan was getting onto the whole, like, because he works at a school.
Right.
So he's just as susceptible as you are. And I'm sitting here, like, and that's where you came in, and I was telling him, like, Jaleesa works at PBN. She gets tested every fucking week. And then you had just said that it's now every 2 weeks.
Right.
Like, okay, tell him that prior to your news, it was every fucking week.
Goddamn week.
And he already knows, like, he and I have the same mentality. We're not going to get tested unless somebody that we know is very close to us is positive. His teachers came back negative, so why was Dawn telling him that he had to get fucking tested?
Right, she told me that she said that he was sick. He was feeling sick.
No, he was.
Okay, so
but
that's
that was also in the
empty,
fucking. That was like September and October. That was like right when your fucking immune system goes down because of cold weather.
Right, of course. But she was trying to say, oh well, we need it, we're liable, and we wanted to make sure. And she was like, because I do call Damien, but the fact that she tried to keep it low key, that's all. Like, no, I'm not gonna lie to my man. You lost your fucking mind. That's all. Like, don't call you. Because she's going to ask you, because she wanted me not to say nothing about it. Oh, he's going to, fuck you, bitch. The man won't do half certain shit for me that he won't do for his little mama. So what makes you think I'm going to lie to you? Fuck out of my face. You're not going to force someone to do something
and then
that
what happened?
I haven't even forced you to do it.
And then what happened? I still went up there, right?
Right.
I got a flu shot and a fucking COVID test.
Stop.
The fuck? And even then, I already knew. Like, you don't have to fucking call me back. Like, yeah, I'm a little annoyed that PVM didn't call me back, but at the same time, don't want to sit there and be like, they have your number. They have your number. No, the fuck they don't.
They have.
But okay, the next time I
number.
come here, I'll talk to that doctor at 4 o'clock in the morning and be like, hey, did you get my test results back? Because obviously I'm here. And even though I told her I'm here like once every 2 weeks, she was like, oh, that's still adequate for me to do the test on you. Okay, well, the last time I was there was almost a month ago.
Right.
So now what do I do?
By law, she told me by law they cannot. Omega cannot force you to do a COVID test because they said that staff is mandatory. She was, oh, well, not for Omega. Now they're saying that's why I said she fucked that up for us because had she had certain people already in the system, we wouldn't have to even do this. Hey, let's ask certain people. We already know who was already in the system, what was going on. Everything I did was to prevent this where he's gonna go, oh, which he already said, it's mandatory for everybody.
Who?
I don't, Drew, because I went to that meeting. He even invited me. He said, hey, come on, thanks. He said, anybody who comes here, but he, once again, we're weird because, once again, you're rare. Not very rare, but rare. And then there's some people like Alyssa, she's occasional. Sarah is on a regular basis. Right, rare, it's very rare. He's ultra rare. Once again, I heard his name once or twice being said, and David didn't listen.
No,
like,
even when I had to go, she was like, "Hey, have you talked to Ryan? Because I'm trying to get him down." I'm like, I haven't seen Ryan on the fucking list in like almost 2 months, and she's like, "Oh well, he's on my list."
Why have Damien come down? Why have Damien come down when's the last time he was there? Right.
Oh my God.
Right, exactly. So
7 months
like,
ago.
that doesn't make sense. Yeah, Alyssa wasn't there, the one who's there more times than he is.
The one that's supposed to be the
field coordinator, right? Because she also asked, she goes, hey, did you guys ever get an email about me being field coordinator? I was like, hell no. I was like, and if it was there, he'd have to go through his email because I wasn't working at the time, but...
No, I get a fucking thing and I don't get rid of my email.
So she was like, how come Sarah was able to get like the whole email and shit and shit, not me? Because I'm, once again, Dennis, well now he's already marked in the book by every damn woman who works there, just on our side. He's fucking chauvinistic as fuck. Like, there's certain people who...
So PVM?
Yeah, for him and with us, any female working at PVM, black, works with Omega, he's very chauvinistic. Like, Alyssa will be like, oh, he doesn't talk to me like that. He doesn't do that. I was like, yeah, but he think me and him think alike. I tell him like it is. I don't know, fuck who you are. Like today, oh, I leave at 6:52. Fuck you, bitch. Dennis did not leave at 7. He wrote down 6:52. But no, you're not going to steal money from this company, and the fucking client sees you left at this time, but they see they paid you at a certain time. Because guess what? They get our schedule. It gets printed out. But that shit was like going through his head. I keep saying it.
Even recently, after our fucking like little debacle with fucking, hey, I'm leaving at like 6:50 or whatever. Like I don't care. But like even after that, I fucking woke up and I'm like, nah, you know what? This whole new mandate that they have for us with the temp and the writing in the books and shit, like you can't do that.
It's not possible.
It's not. So at that point, what happens every time that I work PVM and you're my fucking backup? I'd be staying there till like 7:15.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's common sense. These guys that don't know security, oh well then y'all should be trained on them. I don't get paid to train these fucking fucktards to do that. So get your grimy, dirty ass up here and fucking do your job.
And then fucking Dennis, oh, I've been doing that for 12 years. Once again, I was saying...
You've been doing what for 12 years?
He keeps getting in trouble because he comes, when I come in, I'm like, bro, what do you do? I asked about the work when I first saw him. I was like, how did you get a badge? You're not a supervisor. Dawn was like, what do you mean he's got a badge? She was like, I told him not to wear that badge. That badge is for some other shit. You're not allowed to wear a badge that's not Omega. What are you fucking doing?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I was reading Sarah's thing, so...
He had a goddamn badge on him. And I'm like, you're not a supervisor, so how the fuck?
Oh, no. So...
How do you...
No, I'm gonna tell you. Damien told me this, because, I had asked like a few weeks ago, I'm like, dude, I would love to have a badge, whatever, like, just to show that I work for this company or whatever. And he's like, oh, you can, for like $30, you can go up to the fucking office and you can say that you get a badge just for, I think it's like a silver badge, and you'll say that you work for Omega, and then the gold badge is the supervisor.
Right, but his badge is not Omega.
So who's it by?
Right. Dawn's like, he can't wear that shit. Exactly, because he refused to say
and
where
who
that
is
badge came from. Dennis. I was like, what? What is that? Because I even looked at it, I was like, that means to say, oh, no, that's why I can't see it. Every time he tries to say some shit, oh, I've been doing it for 12 years. You haven't been doing this job for 12 years. Stop talking shit.
Yep, because that badge doesn't fucking, it's not a Sora.
Right.
If it was a Sora, then yeah, any place that you had a Sora that allowed you to carry from out of state, you could carry that Sora.
But guess what? That's not on site. So what do you need that badge for?
Exactly. And yet he still does it.
Right.
And yet nothing gets fucking done.
So, right. And then guess what? Constantly. I walk in, the motherfucker sleeps. Oh, God. That was us, we'd be fired. Right. So guess what? I was like, Dawn, this shit needs to stop because people are literally saying that he's standing up, he's sitting up, eyes closed. I'm like, just because you dumb, you got a phone going and you think people don't see that you sleep there knocking on the fucking door to get in? I'm like, what was the point of us getting rid of Eric? She was like, well, he's going through issues. I said, I know, you told me he's going through some shit. But Dennis, he's going through something. She said he has sleep apnea, which I can back this up. My father had sleep apnea as well, and because they snore, they snore and they sleep and they can't breathe, they don't get sleep. My dad used to fall asleep on a dime. You could have
I was in the service with a narcolep.
Right, listen.
Anywhere.
Listen. This is what I was like, but guess what? I worked with somebody who was an overnight, who was a narcoleptic person, and she couldn't sit down. So if you know you're going to fall asleep, stand the fuck up. That's what I kept saying. And she was like, right. She was like, there's some people who are insomniacs and they still bang that shit out. So what's the problem? I was like, you can't do it. I was like, and then guess what? It's looking bad on us because guess what? As soon as that motherfucker leaves, they are railing into him. They make fun of that motherfucker.
Yes.
I'm like, we can't have that.
You think that they don't do that shit with us?
Right. You can't have that.
Listen, they already tell me that they see me on camera dancing. Yes, I know
but
they do it
in love, right?
Yeah, they do it jokingly, they do it in love, but I know that they are watching us.
Right.
Like when they tell me when they tell me that a person that we had was watching porn on their fucking shit.
On their shit.
What? And you still let that motherfucker rock? Like, no, if that was me, you would have been fired. Fired. You'd be Donald Trump in his own fucking shit.
But they don't get it too. Like they even say too, they're like, yo, he's constantly asking for pain meds. He's asking for they say he asked for pain. He constantly, his nickname is the bitch. Dead ass. That's how much he complains.
That's how long I haven't been there.
He complains that much. On and off the ass, they're like, hey, Rick. I was like, he worked on the site. They're like, oh my God, remember when they didn't want you to leave either?
This is what happens, like, but, when you tell them, like, yeah, it may not be the best, but, hey, that's why I tell people now, I'm like, listen, if you have a certain guard that you want back, you can make a fucking request.
Right.
But then, our own company will sit there and be like, oh no, we can't do that because that shows favoritism. Well, that just means that person's getting the fucking job done.
I always use this argument. Oh, that should, like when she told me, I don't want them to think I'm just trying to get my friend promoted. Bitch, don't you ever in your life say that shit to me again, because guess what the fuck is Alyssa and What's It Trio doing? That's cute. They're dating. They're fucking. It's a whole nother beast.
Morse Mutual, how can I be of service?
Because remember when before I got hired,
I think we can handle that.
Was down with me and you, with me getting hired. Oh, well, do you think your guys' relationship is going to be an issue because I don't want to hire her and you know, so one of you guys don't show up to work? Bitch, are you stupid? You think we're going to fuck up our bread? Like that's the kind of shit that I'm like, and then it is disgusting that everybody at the place goes, oh, we see that she likes Sarah more than you. We see half the nurses. They say we see the way she talks to you when she's around versus the way she speaks to Sarah. When she speaks to Sarah, she models well. If she had a cock, she'd suck it. But when she talks to you, it's like you ain't shit, but you do the most. You know more than Sarah.
It's because of your demeanor.
Yeah, it's because of my demeanor. But then everybody's like, oh, thank God, yes, Gigi.
Dude, there's been times where you are my replacement at Giant, and I'm sitting there like, I'm letting shit slide because I don't want to deal with it. And when you get there, you're like, oh, hell no. You fucking go in there and you hit him. I'm like, I'm sitting there quietly applauding in my fucking brain. Dude.
Like, I keep saying to myself when I tell the trainees, I'm like, literally, your job is a snitch. You are allowed to go all out. You see something you don't like, and you know you snitch.
If they sus, snitch.
Like, come on.
That's
your job. You're hired for
now
that.
Understand. now people. Like, that's why I love people that like switch job professions, because it's like, oh wow, I never really thought about it like this. Yeah, now you can see why cops are so sus of everybody.
Right.
And the most of it is going to be black people. Why? Because of the fact that they make themselves sus.
Right.
Doing dumb shit, they make themselves sus. Now, I'm not going to say that, oh yeah, no, that excludes anybody else. No. It just so happens that when you see the situation happening, you're seeing black and white. When in reality, that's not the fucking case.
Right.
Somebody was doing something wrong. As a cop, as a security officer, we're supposed to acknowledge that that thing is sus. And then when we go there, we're supposed to vote whether we keep them in or we keep them out. It's like playing Among Us.
Right, because guess what, Dave? Even the maintenance man have come up to me and go, yo, you know that this fucking night shift guy is letting people park their nurses letting them park their fucking car up in emergency fucking spots and shit at PVM.
Like right in the front?
Yeah.
Like just letting them chill?
Yeah, just letting them chill. Park their whole car all night because they'll come in.
All night?
They'll bring their shit up.
I allow people that I know that are leaving at certain times.
No, this is specifically dentist shift because they're going to send someone who is you. They specifically say on that son of a bitch's shift.
I sometimes feel like there's some people higher up that don't want to actually tell you that something's going on, like whether it be PVM or Omega. I know I do some sly shit, but at the same time, like I said, I do that because I know that in like 15 minutes they're gonna be leaving. They're letting the car.
Right, but these people parked all night, no car, no key ignition. They're leaving at 7:30.
Like somebody coming in at 6 o'clock and be like, "Whose car is that?"
Yeah,
It's like, "Oh, that's been there since 12."
And that's what I come into, and I go and ask Dennis, "Yo, whose car is that?" "Oh no." And I kept telling them, I'm getting sick of that shit where I go and, hey, anything to report?
I don't know, yeah.
Bitch, what were you doing?
I got actually a couple times by
bitch,
Taylor
what?
and shit, and they're like, oh, nothing. And then I come find out.
Right, and the nurses are snitching. They're like, God damn.
They're like, oh, well, you know, this, that, and the third is going to happen. I'm like, wait, when? How? What? What am I supposed to do then? Like,
what the fuck, man?
Oh,
the
no one
only
told
thing
you?
I don't agree with is one of the nurses was trying to demand. Now, it's one day if the resident's like, hey, where the fuck is my shit? But if you're a nurse and you going, hey, where the fuck is my shit? Bitch, no. You on break.
Like
Get
that
your
shit
ass
with
up front and grab your shit. I'll call. If you
like
call
that
and say,
shit with
hey,
DoorDash you were saying.
Right. If you got DoorDash coming, call and say, hey, DoorDash is coming. I'll grab your plate, your food, and put it behind the door because I don't like my own food. Right. I don't like my own food like that, so I'm going to treat it with respect and put it there in front of a camera so you can see, hey, DoorDash got the shit
if we
off.
sit there, like, there's been times where I'll fucking see a name on the thing, like, oh, that's probably a resident.
Right.
Like, no, that's probably a nurse. I'm like, okay, well, unless somebody specifies, oh, this is a fucking nurse, or someone specifies from the nursing station, hey, I have food coming to me, then I won't know, and I'm always going to assume a fucking resident. At that point, I'm not touching your fucking shit.
But it's gotten to the point
because
where
like I said, I assume that it's a resident,
right.
So I'm not allowed to fucking touch resident shit. So
if you're overnight, you're not even like. It's one thing to leave it in the basket, cool, because you're overnight. But if you're 3 to 11, which 2 to 11 or 2 to 10:30, there's a resident who like constantly kept saying to me, hey, I had one time she had her daughter drop off a box full of shit. And she has walked up, which she's on the list from social services saying she's allowed to do what she's doing. And I also have Alex, Mr. Bonzer. He also orders shit from Amazon he doesn't get sometimes, and I'll look for specifically for him and go, hey bro, I got your shit. Or he'll go, hey, I got DoorDash coming. Can you make sure? I'm like, cool, got you. Here you are. But he will come his fat ass up there and get it. He's biometric. He can't even. He's not even supposed to eat some of the stuff he's eating. Bonzer, and then the other one is Georgie. Those are only two who are non-smokers that are allowed to go. Well, Bonzer started smoking again, but Georgie is the only one who's a non-smoker who goes around and she goes through the activities way, and she goes to the non-smoking section so she'll get real more views instead of sitting with the Gonzo. Now, another person who's spoiled rotten to the fucking core is Brad Stoddard. Oh, I don't want my name on the list. But then you don't want your name on the list. How the fuck is my guard supposed to know if someone wants to call transfer to you? Oh, I have a cell phone. That's bullshit because I've had on one hand a couple of people call asking for you. He I understand. She was like, well, you have to watch because I don't need us to get blamed for stuff. I get it. I'm guilty, and I will never admit it to her. I'm guilty of dropping shit off in a resident's room. But I will ask the nurse, hey, look through this bag. Is it okay if I drop it off to their shit? And I wear 2 masks. So they go, yeah, please, thank you, because we don't have time. Because sometimes the people drop off ice cream for these motherfuckers, and they don't get it. They don't get their shit. It's melted at that time. And I'm like, no. I couldn't give a fuck about these nurses. The residents pay our bill. I will cater to them to a certain extent.
See, I haven't been here in a while, but like this whole shit is about to be up. And the fact that we're going through this shit now, we've had all year to fucking prep for this shit. What happened? You guys fucking just... managers don't talk to each other. Managers don't talk to supervisors. Field coordinators don't fucking talk to either one because they're the ones that's supposed to coordinate from between the supervisor
that's the whole point.
And the site supervisor. But if that shit don't fucking happen, then you ain't doing your fucking job. And then you want to sit there and be like, do a mass hire, but you mass hire anybody, and then they don't have any fucking clue. But then if the site supervisor's not there, the manager should be fucking doing the fucking training. And that's because you guys have people that want to say, oh, I can't work these days and at these times, and you need people for those times.
Why are you hiring them?
Like, if you know that you can't fill your spot, why are you putting the pressure?
I do fucking know.
If you know that you're not going to be able to fill the spot for the week, then guess what? You're going to have to work that site manager, site supervisor, because you don't have the people that are qualified to work those sites. Sorry to fucking tell you. I just don't get it. But then if we open our mouths as fucking peons, we get looked at as like, oh, we're being aggressive and shit. Like, I'm sorry, do you want contracts to just fly off the shelf left and right, or do you actually want to make money?
Right, because even then, like with the shit that I just told Brian with that, where fucking Drew himself, big boss, goes, yo, I'm having an issue constantly seeing you here, where he's coming up and he's like, oh, so who's coming in? And I noticed it for weeks that he kept asking, but then that one day he was like, I don't know, I don't really feel like that. I don't think you guys can handle it. When I heard that, I was like, oh, hell to the no. Oh, well, I'm going to have a meeting with him tomorrow. I said, stop what the fuck you're doing. You better show up today. And she showed up that day. Because even Joe said it. Drew don't think y'all company can handle it. I was like, oh, it's okay. I'm like, that's fine. I already let my manager know what was going down. Oh, well, I came in to redo the contract, so that's why he wanted certain... It doesn't matter. The way you did the contract was stupid. Instead of promoting me the time you could have, so you wouldn't have had to just change everything as much as you did and lose the people you did.
What is wrong with you?
I could have been there because I learned everything less than a month.
I have to really just emphasize this whole promotion shit. I was always under the thought that when you get hired, if you go for an interview, and they're like, oh, we'll be in touch with you in a week. Within like 4 days, you don't hear back, you blow their fucking phone up. Because that shows the initiative that you want to be involved in a company. Once you're in the company, self-promotion within should be on the CEO and management of the position. Right?
Instead of us asking them.
Because we can always find better fucking jobs. If you want to keep us here, we've shown you our worth. If you want to keep us here, you got to make the initiative to fucking call us. Like, when Greg had told me, like, oh, you got to call me because, like, I'd be forgetting shit and shit. I'm like, dude, that's not the mentality. You should have a CEO.
Right.
You should be on your P's and Q's. If you have managers coming up to you, or you have paperwork on your desk saying, hey, this person's up for promotion, like, you know, hear them out, you should be calling them, because when we find another fucking job
they want it in reverse where, oh yeah, I want your, but guess what, you know why? Because she admitted it herself. Well, when me and Jose, when we kept pushing the people, like Vanell, we kept pushing people to be site supervisors and field coordinators, they weren't really ready for it, so Greg wanted them to go up.
It wasn't that we weren't ready, we just didn't want to deal with the bullshit. We don't want to deal with the fucking office shit that like, I've told Dawn flat fucking out. I don't like the fucking managers that we have in the office right now. I'm not going to fucking be taking orders from people who don't know what to fucking do. I've been doing this field for 13 years. I have more fucking say in just my experience than half these motherfuckers do, if I was given the actual fucking power to do so. If you listen, I can make Omega militant to an extent where we're also considered police. If I was able to fucking give the training, the fucking SOPs, but at the same time, this has to be unanimous. It has to be like, hey, Greg's saying that I'm doing this, and we're gonna have a new policy. Then I know the people that are gonna back me up. I'll have them fucking swap spots, and then I'll put you guys where you fucking deserve to be at. And even if you have a suggestion, hey, I want to be here. They ask for me. Cool. Boom. There you go. And then you show me. And then as time goes on, within like the next month, be like, all right, here's your full-time position. Here's your fucking duties. Now you are responsible for what happens here. If you need help, call me. But then I'll leave it up to you. That's it. Because that's how it's supposed to work. The ladder is supposed to give the subordinates the fucking opportunity to grow and manifest into what you want them to be. But one, you need to train them.
Right.
And
that
two,
doesn't happen. I'm legitimately one of the few people that I feel that was hired at fucking PBM that had to work on the fly because I don't feel that I was trained properly. Luckily, I had someone like yourself in a relationship with that was like, hey, nope, you don't do this. This is what I've been doing. Or I've been paying attention to the shit you had to deal with for months when we was on speakerphone or the fucking FaceTime. That is it. If it wasn't for the fact that I wasn't a fat
when you came up to me and you were like, I think you were working Giant, and you're, oh shit.